So our main show for today is by Jean-Paul Gaultier, where you can always expect the unexpected.
Jean-Paul Gaultier is a French icon, but he also has international stature because his work has been so influential. And when you look at his collection, so often you see the theatre, you see all those crazy ideas, but when you actually separate them and you look at his clothes in the atelier, the craftsmanship, the cut, the textures, it's always so beautifully done.
This is the first time I got the chance to watch Gaultier's show, so I'm so honored and excited.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
And are you often watching the shows from the front row?
This is my first Paris show that I'm watching from the front row. I have New York many times, but for France this is the first time. So I'm quite honored and excited because this is a completely different crowd than I'm used to.
Can we say that Jean-Paul Gaultier is the most famous French designer outside of France?
Yes, I come from Israel, and in Israel he's extremely famous. But the reason that I'm here is because I just think he's extraordinary. He's creative and vibrant and always changing, and he's a real artist. And I feel so honored to be here at his show.
I think you could probably see a bit of a rebirth of Gaultier right now for a number of reasons. One, he's changed the manufacturing partner. He's no longer manufacturing his collection with IFA, the Italian manufacturer, but he's bringing it back in-house. There's a new ownership of his company. The exhibition has drawn record numbers for museum shows wherever it's been, in San Francisco, in Montreal, here in Europe. And that's really reminded people of how important Gaultier is after 3 decades in business.
Usually start your collections with a sketch or with materials?
I think it's, well, it can be many things. It can be both. It can be sketch, it can be a little sketch. Sometimes, I look, because I am a little frightened, so I look like old sketch I have, but that I didn't use, didn't do. Or sometimes I say, no, that I didn't succeed to do it well, I have to do it again. Or I saw a photo which is nice, so it's all like that. I think sometimes it can be a movie I see. Sometimes on fabric, of course, are super important. Sometimes it can be also a book. It can be a movie. It can be a fabric that give me idea. But it's very important to have as a fabric, color on fabric as an essential thing, because when you see somebody, it's like is why it's so important that I make always my casting, because I like particularly a face, which are with personality. So I love to it's inspiring me on to have quickly, I have those idea, but I like to see on different person, and I like to play with it, and I can change it because of the person which is in front of me. So that is important. So color are important, mattitude, shining, everything can influence. The problem is that sometimes I have one point, starting point, and sometimes I can go somewhere else. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good, because I go to too much different place. So I have to restrain me a moment, and one moment say, because in reality it's because I am looking like if it is not always perfect, but after I have to fix on one goal. So that is my defect. It's like sometimes a little too open, like, so that is beautiful. I should change all the time, So I have to, at one moment, to say stop and maybe to concentrate. But it's also because I listen to my feeling. I give me some freedom. I give me the freedom to, not to change from the day before the show, not at all, but like in case I find something better than what I thought, I do that direction. So I try to, after, to put it like that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my
Thank
pleasure.
you for the
By the way, you have a
collection.
beautiful allure and beautiful...
Oh, thank you.